Hey everybody, it's UndoneLyric, and today is going to be a first commentary. What do you mean first commentary, dude? Well, it's going to be my first experiences. Some of these stories are kind of funny, kind of quirky, and some of these stories are stories I've never even told anyone before. So first and foremost, first day I ever went to school, I cried, okay? I was crying. All right, now let me tell you why. So here it was, my sister's a little older, she goes to school, she does her thing, and, it's all good. And I'm like, yeah, I want to go to school too. I want to be like my big sister. So I go to school, my mom takes me there, and I start to realize something. I'm starting to realize my mom is leaving me. She's leaving me with complete strangers and children. Oh my gosh, So I'm like, wow, I'm a sad undone lyric. You know what I mean? So I'm sitting here. I obviously didn't say that then. But anyways, so basically, the kids were like, oh, it's okay. I really remember that, It's back when I was like 5 years old, going to school. I remember the kids being like, it's okay, it's okay. I don't remember what the hell they looked like, but I just remember that part. All right. Now, next, and, we're moving on to my first kiss. All right, it was in 7th grade. I know, wow. Leave me a comment, tell me, are you kidding me? You didn't get your first kiss till 7th grade? Well, whatever, dude, okay? Or chick, whoever you are. I don't care, all right? I was a little prude. I was a little scared. I didn't know what I was doing, all right? So, and all my stories are 100% true. 100%. All right? So, I was dating this girl back in 7th grade. She was a white gothic girl named Shanika, okay? All right. It's a mouthful, okay? So, we're standing in the hallway. It's like 7th grade, and she's like, we should kiss, And I was like, oh, okay, all right, yeah, we're going out now, yeah, let's kiss, so it's just like a peck. It's like, it's nothing crazy, no tongue or fondling or anything like that. It's just a peck, and then boom, instant erection, and I'm like, oh, binder. Okay, take my binder, put it in front of me, and I run to the bathroom. So in her head, she saw she saw me kiss her, put my binder down like in front of my junk, and run to the bathroom. So I'm pretty sure she has an idea what happened here. Okay, so that was a little embarrassing, and I had to do the tuck up because I can't walk around all day like that, right? I mean, that'd be kind of embarrassing. So my first time ever roller coaster, I was scared. Okay, I was like 15, 16. I was terrified because I'm afraid of heights. I am. But, I'd like to go skydiving. But anyway, that's a different story for a different day. So it's on a roller coaster, and I'm like, oh, I'm hyperventilating. My muscles are all tensed up. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm doing this, And this little girl sitting next to me, to my right, and I look down over at her, and I'm like, my eyes are wide open, like, we're going to die, okay? That's the look I have on my face. And she's like, has her eyebrows pushed together and up in the air, like, what are you doing, dude? And, needless to say, it was pretty fun. We went around. It was at Universal Studios on the Twin Dragon. If you've ever been there, if you have ever been there, let me know. Or rode that. I'd like to know that. Now, I want to tell you guys about my first weird job interview. What happened, man? All right, so it's got a couple weird parts. One was, it was actually at someone's house. It wasn't even in the office or anything because they work from home. All right, so I had to go there, and it's an older lady. She's like 45, 50, but she looks pretty decent for her age. I'm not saying I hit it, but I'm just saying she's not ugly for an older lady. That's all I'm saying. So, I go there to meet her for the first time. Talk about, business stuff, whatever. And her husband, boyfriend, fiance, dude, whatever you want to call him, comes to the door. He shakes my hand. He says, if you mess with my old lady, I'll kill you. I was like, oh, okay. Noted. Got it. I won't be doing that today. So it was really weird. All right, now, the first time I shot a gun. I've shot a few guns in my time, but I have 3 in particular I want to tell you about. One was a 12-gauge shotgun when I was 13 years old. When I was 13 years old, I was kind of a scrawny little guy, okay? Since then I've grown up, okay? I'm 23 years old. I'm not a scrawny little guy anymore, all right? I'm not like, 500 pounds or anything either, okay? I'm not like a big fat guy, but, I'm not like a little scrawny guy, So anyways, little scrawny guy, here I am, I got the shotgun in my hand, and my other hand too, because you can't hold it with one hand, because that would not work out very well. So you got it pressed up against your shoulder, right? And you're kind of leaning forward, right? So I'm doing that, and basically you know, we're shooting off these like clay pigeons and stuff. So I'm shooting the gun off, and you know, I'm little, 12 gauge shotgun. Every time I shoot this thing off, I'm taking like 2 steps back. Boom, boom. But I wasn't missing. I hit like almost every one of them except for like 1 or 2 out of like 15 or 20 of them. So I was like, whoa, 2 steps back. I didn't have earplugs on. I couldn't hear for like 5 hours. It was a mess. Now, the other thing I want to talk to you guys about is the first time, and the only time actually, that I shot a 44 Magnum. Yes, a 44 Magnum, just like in Modern Warfare 2. Really long barrel. It's like 1.5 feet long or 2 feet long or something like that. It's a big barrel, you know, and it was really cool. It was like all stainless steel and stuff. But man, it's got recoil just like it does in Modern Warfare 2. You shoot that thing and your hand goes up in the air. If you don't stop it, you're going to hit your face with that gun. All right, now the third gun I want to tell you guys about is the time I shot a G18 or a Glock. So it was actually at my first job interview. The dude pulls out a gun, right? It's that guy I was telling you about. He's like, I'll kill you if you mess with my woman, all right? He pulls out this like G18. I'm like, what are you doing? You know? And he's like, you want to go shoot this? And I was like, sure, you know? So we quit like talking business. We went out in this like back area where his pond was. We were shooting it out. It was pretty cool. I was like, should have probably recorded it. It was pretty BA. I'm not gonna lie to you. First time I went to the club. All right, as you know, I'm 23 years old. You know, the first time I went to the club was like last year, back when I was 22. All right. So I go to the club and I don't know what to do. I'm looking up videos on how you're supposed to dance. Okay, I'm looking up etiquette at the club. You know, is it okay just walk up and grab a girl by the ass and say, hey baby, like no, that's not good. That'll get you kicked out of the club. So now I know that. Okay, I didn't have to go through that life lesson. So anyways, what do? I'm like, okay, I just gotta break the ice for myself. I'm gonna do this. I went with my black lesbian friend Ashley. Okay, so we go to the club. We walk in there. It's more of like a hip-hop style club, that kind of thing. It's called Club Bed, all right? So, I see this really pretty good-looking girl on the dance floor. She's pretty hot. And I thought, you know what? To break the ice, I'm going to go straight up to her, and I'm going to dance with her. I'm going to do it, So I did. I walked up with a little smile on my face, kind of looking her up and down. I probably looked kind of creepy, but she was probably drunk, and she had no idea. So she's probably like, oh, wow, this guy's looking at me up and down, So I go up to her, and, I start, like, bobbing my knees around, doing my thing. I was doing it good, I wasn't dancing bad. I was doing my thing, and I don't know why, but I thought, well, I'll just lift up her hand and twirl her. So I did that like once or twice, and then she was gone. I was like, okay, maybe I shouldn't be twirling drunk girls. So it was pretty cool. Let's see here. The first time I got, I don't have a lot of time to talk about that, but I already did talk about that. If it's something you want to hear, I can make a whole commentary about that one. Oh man, this commentary is almost over. The first time I got drunk, like, I mean smash drunk, was last year, and I drank like a whole fifth of like rum. Okay, it was it was lots of drinking, and then I just started getting spins. I went in my cousin's house because there was a big party. It was at my cousin's house, and I just started throwing up, blah, blah, right in her living room. I couldn't make it to the bathroom. My buddy Justin's there. He's wiping my arms up with a towel. I mean, it was bad. And I was laying there for like, it felt like hours, just dry heaving. It was terrible. I didn't drink for a while after that. Needless to say, I was a little bit turned off by the whole idea of drinking. So some life lessons to you guys. I hope you enjoyed the commentary. If you like these types of things, I will make more of these videos. Have a great day, everybody.